What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a replay of a EDH game I did the other day. I didn't think I would find the game for one, and I didn't think it would be as good as it was, so I did not record, but I'll go over the replay here. So to start off with, let me pause. The commander I decided to go with was Kambal, Consul of Allocation, and it's a 3-mana 2/3. Whenever an opponent casts non-creature spells, that player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. I will say I haven't played EDH on MTGO in a long time because I don't like some of the changes they've made to the format. The 30 health and some other stuff. I mean, I'm sure I can get used to the 30 health, but the format's kind of warped into all these decks playing commanders like this and counter spells and stuff like that, at least when I tested it out in October or so. So that's why I haven't been playing personally. The commander I'm facing is Selvala, and she does, whenever another creature enters the battlefield, its controller may draw a card if its power is greater than each other creature's power. Pay 1, tap it to add X mana in any combination of colors to your mana pool, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. And she costs 3 for a 2/3 as well. She is an Elf Scout. So let's go in a little bit. I kept my opening hand. 2, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I may have mulled. Anyways, let's keep going. So they started off tutoring. They tutored for this guy. It's a 2-mana 5/5, so right away you can tell what they're going for with this. It feels like a combo deck right off the bat. Never faced this before personally. Anyways, just keep going. I think there's a way to do this play by play. Okay, so now they played Umbral Mantle, which is almost always used as a combo piece. I'm guessing with this they can make something really big to tap for a lot of mana. And also it's mono green, so you're thinking probably Eldrazi or something like that as well, right? Okay, so here I read the bones. I get to scry for 2. Even Mind Sensor and Swords here. I'd be surprised if I didn't keep Mind Sensor here. I did not keep Mind Sensor, I just kept the Swords, okay. So they're at 4 mana now. They can play their commander. I probably kept the Swords so I can deal with their commander more than once. So they still have to tap the extra mana to play their commander. And we draw Thalia here. Pretty good card. Better against some other decks, really. So I just take the opportunity to destroy everything here. It's better I get rid of 2 things, and I have these up if this does come back. I mean, it's already going to cost 2 more as is, which not that big of a deal because they're only 1 mana away from being able to do that, but that was the most effective way to spend my turn. And that way I didn't hit any of my units with the board wipe. So we're not worried about this. Our hand's already empty of mana, and at this point we know they also don't have any mana. So even if we draw land and play it here, that doesn't do anything for them. Fierce Empath, so they're going to tutor. And they tutor for Primeval Titan. Of course, they can't play Prime Time yet, but he would just warp this game. Okay, so I put out Thalia here, and I'm holding up either Path or Swords. Really, it's Swords, because right now Path would just help my opponent. Because they're looking for mana. So they whiff on their mana here. Alright, so here I decide to play my commander. And right now our units are just really efficient. If they draw anything that makes them tutor for lands, this will hit them. Non-basic lands will come into play tapped. Their units will come into play tapped, so they're not going to have any good blocks for a long time. Of course, we're also stuck at 4 power, but our hand is a lot better suited for 4 power. Okay, here they just throw this out. So the thing here is, I could kill one of these. This benefits me right now, because the cumulative upkeep, he has to put a 1/1 counter on a creature an opponent controls. Otherwise it just dies. So there's not really a point in killing it here, end of turn. And this guy can't attack or block unless a player has no cards in hand. My hand is full. It's mono green, so they're not going to empty my hand. So I have no reason to kill this one either. But again, these are just cards that work really well with the commander. 2 mana 5/5s, yeah. So just an attack here for 5 again. And we can always kill this once he puts a counter on something. So we hold up 4 so we can actually cast this. If it's the best way to use our mana. And we're both still stuck at 4 power. Okay, he gets the 5 there, so he can replace commander now. Chose not to play anything. So we're going for Utter End. End of his turn. And we get rid of the blocker. Again, this guy can't block, so we have no problem with attacking through that at all. Here we're just using our mana. Next turn this can destroy permanent by sacking it, and we still have 1 power up for swords, so we feel pretty good here. OP's at 11. Alright, we finally draw our 5th mana. Now they're dead next turn. Again, like I said, we don't care about playing any lands here. If they had lands, they'd have played their lands at this point. And then it becomes even... We already assumed Eldrazi was in there. Mono green. And all this mana. But this just pretty much confirms it. But right now, OP's dead on board. So we just swing for the win. And then we just wrap that one up. It wasn't a bad game. They definitely didn't get to do what their deck was trying to do. I wouldn't say we didn't get what we were trying to do, because we're trying to control everything and just swing with these smaller units. That's what we're trying to do. So we kind of got to do what we were trying to do, even though we were stuck on lands just like they were. So I will see you guys in the next video for game 2, and thanks for watching.